welcome to Align with Ariana. I am Ariana, of course, your favorite medium. I am back, and we are back for another edition of Tell My Story. Now with this Tell My Story, I am going to be tapping in on the energy of Sha'Carri. If you guys don't know, she was placed as the #1 winner in the Olympics for 2021, and she did win her particular race. She won her race. However, there was some testing that came back that there was marijuana in her system. Now, many of you have reached out to find out. You want to know kind of what's going on and why is this happening to her? Is this like more of a racial issue? Is this something deeper? Should she be punished? Should she not be punished? So I'm going to tap into this energy to see what is actually happening in place. The biggest thing that I want to connect with this energy, especially with what you guys have mentioned, is that number one, is she deserving of still having her title? Should this had happened to her? Now, in her particular state, marijuana is legal, so that is why it is not considered an enhancement drug or anything that affects the performance or pushes the performance in a positive manner. So let's get into this Tell My Story edition with Sha'Carri Richardson. Now, one thing I really love about Sha'Carri's energy is that, number one, she's very unique in the sense of her ability to just be outgoing. She does not let anything stop her, okay? So I'll let you know right now, she is not really the one that is going to be like, wow, this is a moment, it's being taken away from me, and I'm just going to be in my sadness. No, she learns how to find laughter in the things that have been stripped away from her, things that have been taken away from her. I get a lot of energy from her childhood that I'm able to pick up, that she has experienced like low outcomes. She has experienced hard trials and tribulations even when she was younger. So this is kind of like another step, okay? This is kind of like another step. She's like, if I can get through what I've been through in the past, I can get through this. Now I want to tap into this energy of Sha'Carri to see. So let's see, Spirit, guide me with how Sha'Carri is doing right now at this moment. How is Sha'Carri Richardson feeling right now at this moment? She's feeling very like this is just another obstacle. This is exactly the energy that I was picking up, okay? She's feeling like this is another obstacle, this is a challenge, and she's really trying to figure out how she wants to maneuver in this energy. I do see her moving forth in this energy, and I see her going through with trying to make some changes in the way that she deals with her level of energy, okay? So I am seeing that marijuana has come up in her reading to be her way of communicating. It's like not a way of communicating for her, it's like a way of like her to just connect or slow down, okay? I'm also hearing that she has always been very fast when she was younger, so she very much has like had, I don't know, she's had like an attention deficit disorder, or if she's been considered what they call like very uneasy. What I'm hearing in the spiritual realm is what Spirit is describing to me is that she's always had this hyperactive energy, okay? She's always been super hyperactive. So her doing something as it relates to smoking or connecting with marijuana, which is legal, it's legal in her state, okay? I just want to remind you, this is legal. This is not a drug that's not illegal where she's at. It is legal where she's at. It's been a way for her to kind of slow things down, to kind of slow things, her soul down, slow time down a little bit. I'm also seeing here that she does feel like she's very happy, but she also feels very sad because she loves what she does. She puts so much work in. She puts so much passion into it. So she's trying not to allow the tears to overcome her. I do see that she's very determined, okay? She's very happy about looking forward to the newness for the next time she can compete. However, I do see the energy like she's like, I'm not going to let this sadness get me down. Even though sadness does come in for her, she's like, I'm not going to let this sadness get me down. I'm also seeing a lot of energy for her to be pushing through, okay? So she is getting a lot of social support. She's also getting a lot of, she feels like she broke a barrier in the social media age, okay? She feels like she is like putting a new face to what it looks like to be successful, what it looks like to be a brown woman that has made the Olympics, not the typical, clean cut, nice stereotypical clean-cut brown woman that's successful. She feels like she's really breaking barriers in that energy about how the image looks, about how a person looks, to really make it this far to the Olympics, to accomplish the things she has accomplished. I'm feeling like she has had a deep connection, of course, with her father, with a lot of male energy. However, she feels like though there might have been some regrets or some sort of breakdown in the relationship with her father, it wasn't anything that was taking her over. She used it to overcome her obstacles. She used all of the things that were against her to triumph in her situation. She has really one of the most beautiful stories that I have ever really seen as far as like how to overcome things. She's able to really take the negative energy. This is amazing, you guys. She's able to take this negative energy and turn it around, okay? She does feel like, however, that she was sabotaged in this situation. So I want to see if there was more people in this energy, okay? If there was, if there was another person that was involved with, like, basically ratting on her, telling on her. Let's see. No, okay. So what I am seeing, however, I am seeing there was a woman, okay? There was a woman, or there was a woman and a man in particular. So let me describe it in this way. There was a woman in particular who did not like the way how she did things. They didn't like how sassy she was. Like she had so much pizzazz, okay? They didn't like her aura about her. With this particular energy. So there is a female energy that is showing up here, okay? Female energy that is showing up. That is not too, so it's a younger female as well. She could have been competing against her as well. So it feels like that though she might not have been completely set up, there was an inside job. Someone knew, someone got some information, someone went digging on her, someone did an investigation and was able to kind of bring this out to say, hey, this is in the forefront. However, she knows this female. Like, this is really sad. This is crazy. Like, the female that did this to her, she doesn't know her. Like, they don't have a personal relationship according to spirit. They have, like, they are aware of each other, okay? So what I'm hearing from spirit is like, in that industry, in that area, it is not a lot of girls, especially women of color, brown girls, that compete. Like, everyone, they know it's a competition, but they're still close, right? They know it's a competition, but they still feel that connection or bond over that energy. So what is showing up here is that she feels like she was betrayed, okay? She feels like that someone betrayed her, that someone gave out information to make themselves look better, to kind of take the limelight and take the shine. I'm also seeing here too that she's really into her thoughts about this energy. She knows, like, she's fully aware that there's negative energy, okay? She doesn't like how the negative and the evil attention is kind of being put on her name, like bad mouthing her and saying all of these things that's just simply just not aligning to really who she is as a person. Like I said, she's very determined. She's not going to let anything really stop her. But she does feel like there was a cooperation between a male or female. Now, the male energy that is showing up in her camp is someone that was close to her, that knew her, that is kind of like not really involved, but involved. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So what I'm getting from spirit is that the male energy that's near her, kind of around her camp, he could have been like a trainer. I'm seeing a younger guy, okay? He could have been like a personal trainer or something like that. Or he could have been the one that gave her or administered to her the test, okay? The test or some sort of drug test. And she could have been like, this guy has it out for me. He could have just made it seem like more than it is, okay? So I am seeing someone that was really close to her during her process of getting ready to win. When she did win the Olympics, I'm seeing someone who was there in her camp, okay? That is involved with possibly going or stepping outside the line and expressing like how they have it out for her. It's like they just don't want her to win. They want her to have some more trials and tribulation. And then I'm seeing this female energy surrounding her that was totally in agreement and knew what was going on, but just decided to kind of get the upper hand, the advantage. Well, maybe if I say something about this, it'll lead to an investigation. So this particular female energy did not come out and say, hey, this is what happened. This was just something that was led to an investigation. I'm seeing from spirit that this was not even a big deal until it made public news. I'm seeing there were a lot of people that were aware or had some idea about her lifestyle, but it was not considered because that was something that was considered off balance, right? It was considered way off. We don't go into that area within her personal life. But she knows that there were a lot of people coming for her because she won. And because she won with a drastic lead. I mean, she took it by storm when she ran her race, okay? So it was a lot of people that had eyes on her, that wanted her to fail, that wanted her to have this energy. Spirit, what is she going to do about it? Okay. She's number one. I do see that this situation possibly might go into some sort of court situation. She is going to be losing some contracts that she did sign up and that she did have, okay? So she will be losing some contracts that she already had, which a lot of people, a lot of you have already guessed that, considering how it came out in the public. But I am seeing that she will be losing some contracts. Okay, I do see that she does want to kind of take a more responsible approach to the situation by trying to mitigate it and let it die down for a little bit. However, I do see her doing something in the background, kind of going after this and really kind of combating this information, combating why it's not a performance enhancement, and how she naturally won the race. Does she want her title back? Absolutely. She definitely feels like she's willing to compete again for another race, to win again. She's not afraid. She's like, I've got this. I know this. And she wants to be back established with the contracts that she had, because the contracts and the things that were helping her, they were helping her financially, okay? They were helping her to sustain herself. She was really becoming into herself. Okay. This is beautiful. She was really growing into herself, and this was solidifying all of the hard work that she put in. All right, Spirit. So what's the energy behind where she's going? What's the energy behind where she's going? I want to see where she's going to go. The energy behind this, where she's going. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so it's telling me here, she might reshape her life and her career through, number one, a new beginning, a new chapter into something. This could also indicate some sort of pregnancy here. So this could be some energy that's slowing her down. I do see her coming back to compete. I do see her coming back into possibly competing again in the Olympics. However, I do see this energy. Now, this energy does represent a new beginning. It does represent a new business venture. So she could be looking at opportunities that's completely different from what she does, but also bringing in new opportunities for her to gain or to win, to be successful, to be known. I'm also seeing or possibly hearing about a book, okay? She could be coming out with some sort of book or something in particular. I don't want to spoil it for her rights, okay? It seems like that she's writing or getting ready to accomplish something very big, to tell her side of the story, to tell her edition of what is going on. This is also an indication of pregnancy. So this could be a new beginning, a new chapter for her to focus in on children, on a family, growing, and being very successful. She is not going to be able to recover in the way that she 100% wants to. I do see that there will be a challenge there with her trying to recover her name, okay? Her crown and her glory. It seems like everyone has tried to just look down on her and talk about her name. So I do see her not being able to like really reestablish that. She has to take a new route to regain a new way of herself. This is like a death and a rebirth for her. This is really about her reestablishing herself as an individual without the Olympics and establishing herself into a new area, a new way that she can be seen as someone that is a humanitarian, that's a spokesperson that does work out in the communities. I really see her moving in this direction, and I see the guidance from Spirit supporting her in that manner. As you know, you can follow me on Instagram at Align with Ariana. And also, for more booking details, right now currently my books are closed and I do not have any openings. So if you would like your personal reading, please be sure to check all my website items. I do have products on there, but go back and check periodically to see when readings are open. And as always use your discernment when it comes to making sure that you are exactly on the website. You can find me at www.alignwithariana.com for more details, for more goodies, for more working your magic. Peace, love, wadu.